All right, guys, we are going to be back live. Here we got Wrath teaser. You guys are good to go. Grand finals. Let's actually update this a little. Wrath holding the L. He's got to go, come back from a doubles. We saw Teaser take this much earlier, and we did go down to a game 5, and I assumingly assume that this one will too. Assumedly assume. Hey, who knows? Taking the F tilts. Wrath having a pretty strong start going on right now. Holding about a 20% difference. Teaser wanting that to ever so slowly fall back his way. I think one of the biggest things is Teaser's getting very, or not Teaser, Wrath getting very comfortable holding onto ledge. Definitely need to see that get humbled a little bit. I know that Teaser, when it comes to his ledge play, is fantastic. The way he puts his bombs, always pressuring people to make a decision about what they're going to be doing, unless they want to get caught and double blasted. This is somewhere where we're going to be seeing counterplay actually take a very important decision. Almost taking it with the up throw. Taking a charge shot, 174. The forward air going to be taking out for the first stock. Teaser opening very strong. All the momentum is behind him. Wrath can't continue to play his game. He's being forced to play Teasers. Basically playing a deadly game of Minesweeper. Just make one false mistake, and that is it. Gonna be it for you. Taking the bomb to the face. Taking the Nair. Teaser up 2 stocks on game 1. Even though Raz is the one coming into hot on this, especially off a hot JV3 against somebody as skilled as Omega, Teaser out here really combating his own. '97. Taking the down air. Teaser's still, about 100. That back throw not going to be stealing it out. Unsure what happened there. Wrath just probably wanted the game to be over. Maybe a misinput. That's not actually very characteristic of him as far as I know. Wrath always just trying to surround a comeback. Happens. Again, one of the things that we don't talk about very often is just burnout in general. Even though Wrath is coming from hot side losers run, he still had to play so many games. Teaser was able to take his break. He could take his drink, his bathroom to all in peace, and put his mind to rest and think about what was coming up. He was able to think about facing Wrath, facing Omega, putting together the perfect plan. It seems to be working out because we took a very dominant game 1. Let's see game 2. Committing to a dash attack and going to be eating 33 for it. Spiking him. Oh my gosh, taking a very early lead here. That's everything again. We just saw the first game and Teaser just held on to everything, every little bit. Penny pitching his stock, making sure every bit of it was worth it. And now to see Wrath just basically give up a stock like that, that is such a hard call out from a matchup familiarity situation. It's very impressive to see that Teaser just had that type of confidence, go out and spike him, knowing that he wasn't going to jump, knowing that Wrath wasn't going to expect it. But here we are at 130. Taking a forward air, taking a charge shot, trying to force some situations. Wrath knowing that, gets on ledge. Again, you have to pressure Wrath to do something when he's on ledge. And Teaser, as I've seen from this night, is the only person to do that. Dash attack going to be shoving him out. back air. 118. 142. Taking it with a forward air. This was Rath's pick, and here he is losing it by a whole entire stock. Taking it, not able to connect. Taking it up special. Here at 69.82, working his way back into it. Taking it back here, 69. Brad took it in an earlier stock from here from the last time, but here we are just getting chewed away. It's more of attrition, just going Teaser's way. Not enough to take it out. F-Toe kind of weak. Taking that forward air to the face, but I mean, we have 100, credits up on the board. Gonna be taking a jab to the face, holding down his trusty shield, letting it absorb the big brunt of the work. Pairing there. Had he been in the prime position, he could have gone forward air and just lost the game right there. And waking up into F smash. Brad really making that climb. To answer your question, Cold Soup, what ended up happening was the person who runs the stream couldn't make it out tonight. Unsure why. Happens. Going into game 3, honestly, I mean, everything seemingly was on Teaser's side. I'm ever so surprised that Wrath managed to make this type of comeback. Duking it out. Wrath for the first time holding a lead. Ever so adapting. Let's see what Teaser has to say about that. Does he just keep his old ways? Does he be stubborn? Or does he make the immediate adaptation? Forcing him to tech, but we're not going to be second. There's a tech in place. Taking a forward air. Zaire. Blom. Bomb wasn't placed well enough, but still getting the grab, knowing that the pressure that was going to be put by dash dashing was going to make Wrath get up. Getting on the platform, dead even percents right now. Going with the up special. How small this area is, that almost killed. And just face checking a charge shot. Teaser always on the efforts of coming up, of making up those charge shot timings. Taking it with up throw, people. Let's get a little hype in the chat. Taking it with a throw. What's more hype than that? Gonna be taking it Charge shot him to the anti-air. Back throw not on the side of the stage, not going to take it. The spring actually helping the recovery a little. Gonna back throw him. Expecting him to drop for the ledge, but he actually did spring right to go up. Getting F-tilted and being punished for an aggressive on-stage recovery. Getting a forward air. That down smash really well placed, so hopefully you could detect away, but you know, why do that? You know, it just ends up would have cost you everything. 69. Either trying to reverse the situation by throwing his own up air, but not connecting that either. 91. Trying to do a call out. Unsuccessful. Charge shot into dash attack. Gonna be anti-aired with the F smash. The angle that it just sends at is just so dynamic. You just wouldn't think it had that kind of range, and it always does. Here we are, one stock apiece. We saw Wrath from a worse situation win this. About to hit the 3-minute mark. Getting nared, double up aired. Snaking around all the things that Wrath is trying to throw out at him. Let's go, Teaser! Taking a forward air. Going for a greedy F smash. And taking a forward air, not going to be enough to seal it out. Going to be getting the spike. Try to seal it with a dash attack. Parry. And gonna be taking it.
Can y'all back up a bit? Y'all are crowding me a bit. Sorry. Can y'all back up a bit? Please.
Caesar asking for the crowd to back up. All eyes are on this game right now. Wrath on the verge of resetting the bracket, and we're going to be doing another true grand finals. Caesar not wanting that to happen. I know from 2 weeks ago, me and Caesar commentated, real stressful being up here on the grand final position. Sometimes you just don't want all the eyes on you. Taking an F smash. I think Wrath is inside of his head, getting a 0 to death. Definitely seen some stuff come out of Teaser this past few matches. Down a stock, but not out of the game. Taking it. There's the back air. messing up the way that he was recovering. That uppy out of shield just so everything. 138. Force an option out of him. Gonna be jabbing into dash attack. Unable to get the dash attack that he wanted. Wrath building up to 80. What we see here, when Wrath's in the lead, we see such a different presentation about what's going on, because now that we have to dictate to Wrath's tempo, Wrath wants to play very, very slow. And Teaser, knowing that he can't force anything on him, is not going to be trying to do much aside from just rack up damage, which is why we're here at 188. That commitment going to be costing him a lot right there. Killing coast to coast with a forward air finally. Sitting here at 120. Can he make the stock last just as much? Get all the value that you can out of it. Taking the dash attack. Wrath in no hurry to finish this up. In there, taking a back air. Double up air. Trying to jab him. Not gonna work here. Wrath's still a whole stock ahead, working on the fact that he's overlapping and getting more and more out of it. Getting a charge shot. Unsure where that F smash was heading. Gonna be taking it to one apiece. And reading the roll, we have now reset the score. Bringing it back from a 3-1. Now, this is no spot where Teaser's a stranger to. Teaser's been reset in bracket multiple 404s, but still come out on top of the end of it. We got another potential 5 games ahead of us, and that's all that matters right now. Starting on small battlefield. We start to find the Georgia Classic. We're always going to PS2. You know that these players are taking it to the absolute limit that they can. They want every last bit of advantage that they can get on the other opponent. Unable to get the spike to confirm it. Taking the nair. Taking a charge shot. Teaser with a lead.
I'm just going to get gas. I might be still back.
Gonna be seeing a little bit of squabbling, running around, trying to just reposition. But it's just not really gonna be working. Forcing Wrath and making a decision. It's really, really important here. Wrath likes to play a lot on the ledge. You just can't respect it. Trump him, do something. Throw the bombs. First stock, 120 to 89. Center stage F smash, not gonna be taking out, but the forward air gonna be leading it to Wrath favored. A double. And the forward air. Teaser losing a lot of momentum. The up tilt. If Wrath actually ends up taking this set, he's actually going to even up the score right now. Their history is 4-3, including the games that they have just won. So if Wrath takes it, it'll be 4-4, even Deans. Doing the down smash. He's got a big lead to be coming up, huh? We just started game 3-1. Teaser saying he is done with this one. Teaser really pondering about what stage he actually really wants to go to. Determining on FD. Down throw nair. Gonna be returning back the favor for the 20. Getting the forward air. And going to be actually somehow I-framing through there? I did not know that that was something that Sonic could do. Getting spiked. I would like to see that down tilt come out from Teaser a little bit more. Dash attack not extending all the way. Taking it 144. Panic, very uncharacteristic here. And it's not even a bad deficit. We're here at 113 and 112, or 212. And up tilting him for holding the ledge. Keep doing that one, Teaser. Keep pressuring him on the ledge. That's where you're going to find almost all your easy kills until Wrath finally respects your option about how you're covering it. Up air not connecting there. Taking the forward air. 2-2 apiece. But taking the F smash center stage. Taking a bomb. Back air. Using his own F smash, taking it. One stock apiece. It's not impossible here for Teaser. But going down a 2-0 deficit is definitely not what you want. Chasing it with the forward air. Grabbing, down throw, reading the jump, out of resources. Pressure him, pressure him. Ooh! Teaser! Showing him what's good!
Dude, fuck my wife, Michael! Oh my god!
It's 1-1 right now. Caesar showing that he still has life in here. We're going with such Jason knows the bread and butter's doing a 40. Go forward air, scrambling a little. Trying to get a parry or something going on right there. 97. Caesar's been very scared about a lot of the interactions. Needs a little bit more confidence going into what he's doing. Gonna be doing a lot of charge canceling here, trying to just make Wrath concerned about what his objective is, but Wrath not really falling for any of that bait. Getting a really strange double forward air chain. Gonna be getting hit with that into the air. We're already here at 160. Eating that. Back air from center stage at 170. He's gonna seal it out coast to coast on this stage. Or from center to coast. Forward air gonna be putting in a lot of work right now, just chasing down Sonic. Going back with corner pressure. 66 on him. He's already overlapped. Gonna be spiking him. Hitting the F tilt. Hitting the dash attack. Calling him out with the forward air. We're down 2 stocks. Caesar looking none too pleased, but at least we have one game to play with. Taking it. There's no game that you can really throw away here. Maybe taking it, dash attacking him. 158. Knowing that he's actually respecting him on the ledge options, taking the dash attack. We just saw Teaser win a comeback. He can do it again. Doing the forward air, grabbing him. Out of the resources, but trickily mixing up the recovery, delaying for as long as he could. Gonna be hit by in there. Hitting in the air, we're here at 90 for Wrath. Getting hit by a back air, but not the strong part. Unprepared for that. Teaser going down another game. Here 2-1. Wrath needs one more.
Still watching?
Huh? Yeah, dude, we got 64. You hopping on for this last little bit, Pen?
Yeah, looks like we're gonna be commentating this last set. Wrath vs. Teaser.
Absolutely, I'd be more than a fan to commentate with you, Pen.
This has just been such a grueling set for both players. I mean, you know, both characters require such discipline to play and require so much discipline from the opponent. So these two players, it looks like they're camping, but they're really just trying to bait out each other, right? Because, you know, whoever strikes first loses, right? Sonic with his very bad disadvantage when he spin dashes, and Samus with a lot of end lag on his moves.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. A lot of the things that I've been seeing here is just like a mind game of a mind game of a mind game. You're having to think 3 to 4 steps ahead of each other, trying to guess what the next move is. And they're not playing what's happening on the screen, they're playing what's happening 2 or 3 steps ahead of this. Because, I mean, one of the things that we've seen Teaser do is, like, he ended up calling out the fact that Wrath did not want to expand his double jump and ended up getting a really early spike on one of these games that he played against him. It's just one of those things where you just constantly keep seeing people think about the next level to, you know, the meta that is happening between these two.
Yeah, and I mean, both these characters, right? It's an unstoppable force versus an immovable immovable object. And, you know, precision, that's another really important thing. If you notice, like, just, there's a lot of, like, little small things, right? How Teaser will drift in with the fair, either in to be a little bit more safer, out just to catch the dash. You know, both these characters, you know, very movement and spacing heavy, so you're going to see a lot of, like, very subtle things that really differentiate them between high and top level.
We ended up seeing Teaser try to call out that double jump with a forward air. Had he gotten that, he would have gotten a lot of mileage out of it, possibly a kill, expanding a lot of the resources that Sonic has to offer. I'm really proud when we ended up seeing that game 2, that Teaser really pushed his advantage when he realized that he had expanded both double jumps, knowing that Sonic just doesn't really have that many options in the air. And here we're seeing him, I mean, Teaser is playing the best this game that I've seen him actually play this entire set, including the before the reset.
Yeah, I'm just really liking how, you know, just how disciplined he is, because he knows that Wrath is trying to bait out his fair, right? Because you bait out the fair, you get a free punish. So he's using a lot of charge shot fakes to make it seem like he wants to, you know, approach and try to make Wrath make the first mistake. But here he just runs up and does it, right? That's what happens, right? When you're charge shot faking, right? At the end of the day, it's all up front. And, you know, Wrath saying, "I don't respect you," and gets the kill right there.
That was also another, like, important burst option thing. That was a pivot cancel F tilt. It was just one of the best things that Sonic is he can really just throw out his options like that. You can do that with F tilt, down, his smash attack and stuff like that. Just constantly having burst options. It's been a very long time since we've seen you know, Teaser actually here in the driving position.
Oh, this is going to be big damage, 75% on Teaser. You know, people say that Sonic can't approach without the lead, but I don't know. Wrath, you know, making everyone eat their words. Okay.
As much as I can hate the character, I gotta respect Wrath and what he does and puts into this game. For somebody who doesn't come out as often as I wish he does, because I know he's living in a rather inconvenient location, just seeing him come out, bust everybody up, and then still in here, you know, at the grand final reset, you know, it's just something that you have to respect.
And, you know, maybe he just threw the first set because, you know, he just wanted it to give us a show. A very fantastic show. A very
Back
long
air
show.
not sealing it out, amazing.
At 150, Samus is very heavy. She's thick. She's very thick.
Hey man, I appreciate that all the same.
Sonic, though, very much like a 14-year-old boy. Very, very skinny, very light.
Hey man, I was a hefty 14-year-old, but hey.
Anyways, back to the match. I mean, they're just dancing around each other, just trying to feel each other out.
We got 100% here, 100 plus building.
Have you noticed something? Look at the range that Wrath is playing. He's trying to bait out the fair, right? Because that is the spot where Teaser's gonna have to overextend to get the fair, and at that range, he's able to react to.
How many charge shots in a row was that?
Because on one hand, right, Wrath can react to charge shot at that range. At the same time, right, Teaser can just throw it out because he's not in danger of anything. So it's both players trying to be like, okay, now who's gonna go first? And really, at the end of the day, Wrath is the one that breaks the stalemate because he did not have the lead, and because of that, you know, Teaser has the lead. He's able to close out that set.
And here we are, going into a Game 5. This is it. In case you didn't know, by the way, it is currently, with the reset included, 4-3 in Teaser's favor. So either it's up to Ratz's job to even up the score, or further the lead that he has and make it 5-3 for the whole set count.
Yeah, I mean, this is honestly a treat. I mean, this is a nice change of pace. You know, people say that Sonic is lame, but at least it's not Cola Teaser Grand Finals for the 10th time in a row. Right, you know, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of sick of seeing Roy versus Samus.
I mean, I don't know, man. I love Georgia. I love all of this game. I will commentate here to the day I die.
That is a lot of days. I don't know if Smash Ultimate will be a thing in that many days, but you never know. Maybe it might just be like Melee.
I definitely think there is a missed art in this. I understand a lot of people get frustrated and stuff like that seeing this, what they feel like is very slow gameplay, but it's just so interesting. You know, as we mentioned, the further in the metagame, I mean, why would Wrath end up taking 2 charge shots? As you mentioned, he's really just trying to out-patience Teaser, trying to make him lose his sense of patience and make him go for options that he really doesn't want to. So he constantly keeps playing at this range, trying to make Teaser approach him. Then once he approaches, he can then punish because of the speed and the mobility that Sonic has offers that option to him.
I just love watching these two play. It's like art. It feels like art.
That's what I'm saying, brother.
Art in motion. It's just so mesmerizing. Like, there's no like. I feel like they're just dancing. It's a very slow dance.
Spin dash not connecting the way that Wrath wants, unfortunately. The forward air also.
Oh, that doesn't kill. I mean, those buffs, you know, making it almost kill, but not quite. Oh, that was so scary. Wrath trying to roll to ledge to try to bait out a neutral get up, but it doesn't pan out. And look how deceptive Wrath is, just using those short hops to try to make Teaser go first. And right, it's kind of like Sonic plays slow, so you don't expect it when Sonic just runs up in F tilt, right? He definitely is using it as a very good mix-up and has gotten a lot of mileage off of it.
Absolutely, you know, it's just one of those things. Here we are at 140, 156. We're 2 minutes in, no stocks taken. Trying to get something there.
this is basically even, especially with the weights taken into account. You know, both characters have more or less the same kill power, right? They're not really going to kill you out in neutral, but you know, once you get in the corner, you can use that back here to seal the stock.
Pivot F tilt again coming out. First
Yeah,
option.
it's so good. And like, you can't really, the worst part is that you can't really respect pivot F tilt, because you start respecting pivot F tilt and you get hit by every other Sonic thing, right? So it might seem like a scrubby option, but it's a really smart mix-up that is really hard to deal with from Caesar's end.
And taking a charge shot to the face. Caesar just so good at mixing him up.
Oh.
And gonna be going for the dash attack. I've been loving seeing him do that, stuttering his spin dash, so that way he's just left into an option that he doesn't have any say in.
And something I really like from Teaser is using that really small charge shot, right? Even though it might not hit Sonic out, it might not hit Sonic out of the spin dash, it forces a trade and can let Teaser get into the close range where, in my opinion, he is stronger than Sonic. Oh no.
Going for a double. The skittle of a shield.
This is so scared from Teaser. Like, if Teaser loses the stock here, this would be very deep from Wrath. At the same time, like, you know, Teaser's at that percent where if he plays his cards right, he's not going to die for another like 20 or so percent. You know, just look at how evasive he's trying to play, making sure that he doesn't fall into a straight back air or spin dash. There we go.
This is one of the few games I think we might actually legitimately see go to time where you're at 3 minutes, 2 stock apiece.
Oh, that was so scary. Just barely sneaks a dash attack just to counter that F tilt, F smash. Oh my god. Wrath is getting a little, Wrath is making a little antsy. Pushing out a lot of smash attacks.
Here we are, he just wants to seal it out.
Oh my gosh, I can't even commentate, right? This is so intense.
It's so on the wire. I mean, just him losing this stock at this lower percent where with Wrath being that low, just everything.
And if you notice, I mean, Wrath has been missing those F tilts on reaction at a ledge. You know, he's reacted to it a few times, but hasn't quite been on the mark with the punish.
Nope, taking it with a back throw. Out of respect, not going to pop off for that one, but if we can end this game with a throw, best believe.
Teaser shaking his head, but you know, if he doesn't bleed out too much, things are not looking too bad for him. But at the same time, Wrath just looking to extend his lead. You know, using it, he's definitely dashing around a lot more. You know, realizing that Teaser's going to be the one that has to play around him now that he's not in the lead.
Absolutely. I mean, we saw from game 2, I mean, Teaser is no stranger to trying to make a comeback, and he absolutely will do everything he can to put in the effort to do so.
But at the same time, you know, just both players playing patient. I think Wrath is going for time. That is definitely what it's looking like, because, like, if you notice, now his movement is very much like...
Keep away?
Yeah, very keep away. Because it's like... Because with Samus, right? At the end of the day, when you're at long range, you know, Samus doesn't have any tools to pressure you, right? So what Wrath is doing is playing at the long range, forcing Teaser to approach. And if you notice, he's going for a lot of aggressive callouts to try to, you know, just keep Teaser on his toes, right? With timeouts, you don't really always run away. It's more of using the threat of the timeout to force really bad approaches, which is why Wrath is kind of combining his very campy playstyle.
And taking it with the back air.
Taking it with a back air.
Big back air. The taunt coming from Teaser. 76. We got 40 on the board.
Teaser just fighting for his life. Wrath going for the timeout. 30%, 30 seconds left. I don't know. Things are looking very dire. 30, 25 seconds. And Wrath is just running away with it. Quite literally, no pun intended.
Teaser has to go for something desperate. We're about to hit 15.
Oh, this is so...
We're gonna hit time.
Yeah, look
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and he's calling it there. went
Oh,
to time.
brings out the handshake. Definitely mutual respect from both players. Just good stuff. Very intense, and honestly, that was one of the most interesting